But a $19 view.
Yes, this is a great spot for $19. Well done. Well done. So we were planning to leave today and head to Hot Springs National Park for a couple nights, but we loved this beautiful site that we snagged last minute yesterday. So we decided to stay an extra day and instead just do a day trip to Hot Springs National Park, which is about an hour outside of Little Rock where we are now. It's a little different than other national parks in that it's not really so much based on nature and wildlife. It's more based on the historical nature of the bathhouses that they have in the region, which have been preserved, but many of them have been sort of repurposed. We ate lunch in one that is now a brewery. This is Superior Bathhouse Brewery. And it's right in the middle of Hot Springs National Park.
Miles, what'd you get to drink?
Yes. Water! How does it taste? Give it a sip.
Sounds like nothing. Everybody knows that.
I got an Irish red. I don't really I don't remember the name of it, but I've been drinking a lot of reds lately, so I'm excited to try this one.
This is a pickle beer. Let's see how it tastes. It does really taste pickly, but not bad.
There's some great hiking in Hot Springs. We didn't do all the trails, but they're so easy. They're mapped out, and it's a great place to do a ton of walking after you jump into one or two gift shops.
Yes, and it's dog friendly, very dog friendly. So the pups really enjoyed their visit there.
You can ride a horse, but not do skateboarding.
Miles earned a junior ranger
did,
badge.
yes.
He had to complete all of his activities, so he's adding that to his list.
Really can do Hot Springs in a day.
I totally agree. Having not ever been there before, I didn't really know what to expect, and it's definitely like we were there for 3 hours. I think it's a 3-hour activity
Yep.
with lunch. But we walked all around. We saw lots of stuff. We stuck our hands in the water. We drank the water in the form of beer.
That's right.
So it was great. And now we're back at our campsite. And tomorrow we're planning to head up into the Ozarks and start seeing some of that, heading north. So really looking forward to that. What are you doing, babe?
Oh, I need to light this. I don't know how to light it. I turned it and I heard gas. So I assume I need like a lighter.
That might be the case.
So let me go get a lighter and then I'll try this again.
By the way, you kind of look like Harry Potter. Ooh! Oh, yeah.
Let's see how it adjusts.
Now you really do look like Harry Potter. You just lit that on fire with your magic wand. Good morning. Let me tell you a little bit about last night. It was a little crazy. We got some new neighbors at the campsite next to us, and they decided to have a party. There were probably about 20-30 of them over there, which is definitely not allowed. But some of the neighbors were not too happy. We saw the people who had the campsite across from them were on the phone a lot. We think maybe calling to report them. There was some loud music. There was some accordion playing at some point, but it was all in good fun. We had a great time. We didn't mind at all and did enjoy a nice campfire. We brought the dogs outside with us, and Iggy, our larger dog, he gets anxious sometimes. There were dogs over there, a lot of noise, and so to help calm him down, we gave him some treats. Sometimes these things do not agree with his tummy. Needless to say, he woke me up in the middle of the night, signaling to me that he very desperately needed to go outside. So he got a middle of the night walk from me. We came back inside and everything seemed okay for a little bit. And then anybody who has a dog is probably very familiar with the sound of when your dog's about to throw up. And that is what happened. He threw up all over the bed. He threw up all over a bunch of other stuff in the camper. So I took him outside, and lo and behold, our water had been shut off. Don't really know why, but we had no water to clean it up with. Water came back on.
Wait, so what happens?
So I came over here and the water was shooting out like a little fountain.
So hopefully that's the end of it all, because we do have a 3-hour drive today. We're heading north through the Ozarks, starting to get into sort of the Buffalo River region of Arkansas. But let's hope it's a little bit less eventful than our past maybe 12 hours have been.
Bud, what'd you think of this campsite?
I like it.
What'd you like about it?
Everything?
Wait, did you even like that there was no Wi-Fi?
No, not that. Not that.
Usually your rating of a campground is solely based on how good the Wi-Fi is.
I give it 0 because no Wi-Fi.
The person in front of us in line did not wear gloves, which we recommend wearing gloves. How's it going? Oh, Iggy. Oh, poor Iggy. You poor thing.
This is where we stopped the camper at this little out-of-the-way cemetery to do some cleaning of our truck.
Thank you for letting us use your space to clean up the back seat of our car.
To quote the immortal Michael Scott, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. This is the second time we've had a campsite numbered 13 on this trip. So we've made it up to the Buffalo River area of Arkansas.
We're here.
The trip took just a little bit longer than we planned.
The Ozark Mountains are hilly.
Who would have thought?
We have a trailer. So it was 25 miles an hour, pretty much around, I don't know, we did about 28 miles or 30 miles through the Ozarks. So that took quite a bit of time. And of course, there's cars behind us.
There were definitely some like steep cliffs off the side that made us go a little nervous. And it's our first time going through mountains in this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time, Iggy, who, if you remember, wasn't feeling so well this morning, he was heavy panting in the back seat.
Puffing and puffing.
He was. And I was like, oh no, he's going to throw up again from all of these windy roads that we're on. But that's not what happens.
No, and on these windy roads, there's no shoulder, by the way, so...
Nowhere to pull off,
Yes.
nowhere to give him a break.
There was heavy panting for about 20 minutes, and then I heard a splat. Might be the best way, and it wasn't from his mouth.
It wasn't from the front end.
No. It's the first time I ever heard Miles yell, "I'm out of here," and he jumped out of the truck as it was stopping, pretty much, to get out of there because it smelled so horrendous. But it did smell after we got it cleaned.
Yes, and he did not have another accident for the rest of our way here. Hey Iggy, could you try not to poop in the back seat again? Thanks. First thing I did when we did eventually get here is go check out where the laundry facility is. Hopefully that gets it clean. We had a lot of things planned for today. Had a bunch of hikes we wanted to go on. Now it's getting to be too late, so it's more like happy hour for us. Yeah. Cheers, our solo cups of wine, because we are some classy campers like that. So we're just gonna enjoy our evening instead. Gonna have to come back another time and experience all of the beauty that is around this area and do some more of the hikes. It's supposed to be great for mountain biking. Yep. I'm gonna leave you guys with some really, really subpar drone footage that we just tried to shoot with our new drone. We took it out, Derrick did this. He took it up in the air, it got batted around by the wind.
Yeah, it ran straight into our door of our camper, and if the door was open, it would have flown right in and hit our son. So I'm glad the door was closed at least, and only minor damage to the drone.
It did bounce off of that door and then cracked. So anyway, enjoy.